from the taxpayers' money. Sometimes it is like this is not money from the taxpayers. You might even think this money is the governor's money, his own pocket, from his own pocket. Sometimes people forget that this money belongs to the people of Kenya. You cannot just use the way you want. You put your name there, you put placards there, you put your friend's name, that is not possible, Honorable Speaker. So having said that, Honorable Speaker, I want to give my friend, a very good friend, Karen, to also contribute on this. I want to take this opportunity, Honorable Speaker, to support this motion. And I will ask Karen also to support this motion, because I think she is going to be something in Nairobi, either a governor or a senator or a woman rep. I pray for her and I will give her my support. We have about 50,000 people, voters from Marsabit County, and we will try and see if he speaks well today. You will see if you can get that support. Having said that, Honorable Speaker, thank you very much for this opportunity. I support this motion.
Thank you, Senator Chute. Just wanted to remind you that it's the chair that grants any member of the House the opportunity to speak. You cannot thus claim that you will give Senator Karen Nyamu the opportunity so to speak. And so with that, Senator Nyamu, I bet you are the last person to contribute to this motion. Kindly take the mic.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. It's interesting that Senator Chute doesn't support branding by governors of public projects, but he's standing here to give conditions that if I speak well and if I support this report from his committee, he's going to speak to the Marsabit people to support me. He said 50,000 voters in Nairobi from Marsabit. He's going to speak to them to support me in my bid for woman rep in Nairobi. And that is also undue influence in giving me conditions in my work. Mr. Speaker, to my point, such reports, Mr. Speaker, are some of the reasons we exist as a House. This practice of branding public projects with personal images and personal effects has gone on for some time, for as long as I can remember. And it is not being practiced by governors only. It is being practiced by MCAs, because we know they have ward development funds across their wards. We also have the MPs in the National Assembly who have projects under the national government CDF, who also brand these projects with their images, Mr. Speaker. This really infringes in the non-partisan nature of government projects as they are, because government projects and public works are non-partisan, and they do not have to align with a sitting leader, in this case a sitting governor, because what that does, it alienates the people who do not identify with that particular leader, those who think because they did not vote for him and his image is there, it alienates them from that particular project, which should be owned, which should create a sense of ownership across board, Mr. Speaker. Public funds should not be politicized. And we all know the kind of manipulation having your image on a project shows. It can be used for campaign. It can be used to measure your success. Yet, most of the time, you have nothing to do with the project. It is probably a projection that the county had done even before you got the seat, for example, and now you're taking all the credit as a governor to manipulate voters. You can even time it. You can delay a project and make sure you time it just before elections, because you know you're going to brand it your image and it's going to give you an undue advantage and an unfair advantage on the political competition, Mr. Speaker. And I know I'm the last speaker to speak on this. And so, well, we don't have the latitude of time, but I want to congratulate this committee for such a progressive report, and for the House for you almost unanimously supporting it. And these are the kind of changes that the people on the ground expect us to make. Because what, in effect, we are doing is we are leveling the playing ground between incumbents and incoming leaders. And what that does for our political landscape, Mr. Speaker, is tremendous. It goes a long way, Mr. Speaker, and the effects will be felt everywhere. And with those few remarks, Mr. Speaker, I support, and I'm waiting for Chute to do what he said he would do when I support. Thank you.
Now, honorable members, there being no other member to contribute to this motion, Senator Chute, you are a member of this particular committee. I do not know whether you are ready to do a reply to the motion. Please proceed to do it on behalf of the chairperson of the Standing Committee on Devolution and in the governmental relations.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, Mr. Speaker, first of all, let me take this opportunity to beg to reply to this motion, and similarly thank the members who have contributed today, starting with the chairperson, of course, Honorable Speaker, Senator Kisang, who also seconded this motion, Honorable Aaron Cheriot, Honorable Agnes Kivindu, Honorable Samson Cherarkei, Honorable Edwin Sifuna, Honorable Wakili Sigei, Honorable Enoch Wambua, Honorable Tabitha Mutinda, Honorable Catherine Muma, Honorable Karungu Thangwa, Honorable Beatrice Akinyi, Honorable James Morango, Honorable Senator Marian Sheikh, and Honorable Senator Karen Nyamu. Honorable Speaker, I would also want to take this opportunity to thank the chair and the members of the Devolution Committee. They've done a very, very good work. They've invited many people. And I want also to thank, on behalf of the committee, to thank the members who contributed, and those who have not contributed also to thank them for giving us a moral support. Honorable Speaker, because of time, I think we cannot be having enough time to deal with this matter. And Honorable Speaker, I request if we can defer this putting the question to a later date. This is pursuant to Standing Order 66.3. With your request, I would ask to defer until the next time, Honorable Speaker. And let me thank you immensely also for the opportunity. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. On behalf of the committee I sit in, Asante Sana.
Pursuant to Standing Order 66.3, the putting of the question is deferred to the next sitting of the House.
That is, there is no materiality of the branding, Mr. Speaker. There is no money value on that line of branding, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I have had so many members adding on this, and everything has been said, Mr. Speaker, but I support and the prayers of the prayer of the petitioner must be done, and the recommendation of the committees, they have strictly said there is amendments should be done. Mr. Speaker, when we do this, when we pass as a House this resolution, the county government, that is the county government amendment of the constitution of the county government, must be fast-tracked and done quickly, so that this branding cannot be taking place within this, before the end of this term, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, with that, or a few remarks, Mr. Speaker, I support.
Thank you, Senator Mariam. Lastly, Senator Mohamed Chute.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, allow me to support this motion. Being a member of the Devolution Committee, I also want to congratulate Mr. Laban Omusundi. Honorable Speaker, Laban Omusundi came before our committee. I don't think this is the first time. I've seen him bringing issues to the Senate on several occasions. Honorable Speaker, Laban Musundi is just a local person trying to help this country on his own way, using his money, transport to come to Nairobi, to buy food, place to sleep. And this is what we must encourage, because this person of the name Laban Msundi is using his own resources to try and help this country. Honorable Speaker, the issues he brought before our committee is something very fundamental. He was asking, a politician uses money, not from his pocket, paid by taxpayers' money, to even travel, to eat, and to come and represent his people in Parliament, using taxpayers' money. And our recommendation as a committee is branding projects, vehicles, or any institution is wrong and unethical, Honorable Speaker. People build toilets, even counties, and they put pictures of MCS, toilets. You can find photos, pictures, and boards being erected, and the names are there for MCS or members of Parliament or even governors. Honorable Speaker, I live in Karen. The road to Karen, where I live, is a road called Korongo Road. Apparently, Honorable Speaker, surprisingly, there is a board on the right side of the road, just as you enter Korongo Road. It's a rough road. That name, the MCS name, has been there maybe for the last 5-6 years. And if you see that road today, I brought a statement to this committee. That road is impassable. Honorable Speaker, it is quite absurd to see an MCA putting his name, his photo, and that of the governor on that road, claiming that this road is being built by the county of Nairobi, and the photos are there. This is misleading, this is wrong, and this is unethical. In that committee, Honorable Speaker, displaying project name and photos, pictures, and the date of completion and date of commencement is there. And if you look at that Korongo Road today, commencement date has elapsed 5 years ago. 5 years ago. And the road is not constructed up to today. Honorable Speaker, you know, somebody was talking about Morara, and I've been watching his programs when he goes out there. Honorable Speaker, there was a time the president was in Mombasa, someplace in Mombasa, and he said, this project has started and it's ongoing. After a few days, I saw Morara standing in the same place, claiming that this is what the president said, and this project, there is nothing ongoing. Honorable Speaker, I know the president, he doesn't want to lie. He's trying his best to see how this country will move forward. He has got a vision, but the problem is there are people who are misleading him. In some instances, Honorable Speaker, you will find that the project has been initiated by even the former president, President Uhuru Kenyatta. And if you go there today, placards are there. The same road, nothing is happening. Honorable Speaker, you know, this Omusundi guy, I really, really would like to see one day this government should recognize this kind of a people. This man is bringing issues today. We are discussing in the Senate. And we have been going through, he came before our committee. We've had a discussion. And he came even before the Roads Committee, bringing issues. And I asked him, one time I asked him, who is funding you? He says, no, we have a group of people, but we are not getting anything from anywhere. So, Honorable Speaker, I think it is high time, as a country, we need to have an oversight body, a body that can be constituted by the president, that will look at issues being handled by the national government, their county government, and even the CDF programs, so that duplication of project should not be there. Honorable Speaker, I remember one time in Wajir, someplace in Wajir, the CDF did some work there. And then another organization, I think one of the parastatals, did, it's a pan. They wanted to do that pan in a place in Wajir. And then the MP then went there to inspect the project. He saw, he was told that this pan is here. Then he asked, where? Here, where? So he was told, where you are standing is where the pan is. He was standing in the pan. And then he asked them, please, don't tell me this pan is here where I'm standing, because there is no pan here. And the same pan, Honorable Speaker, was being claimed by two people, an organization, a parastatal, and CDF. That's why I was saying a committee should be instituted to look at the projects, all government projects, the projects that are being run or managed by the national government, the county government, and the CDF comes from taxpayers' money. So, if you have a team that can look at what has been done by the national government through a financial year, then the county government, and even the CDF, and also donor funding,